Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Deck here right now. We're back with another review video. As you can see, I'm rocking out my Superman shirt. I just got back from the movie. Superman just came out. I didn't go to the, I guess you could say, the early Superman openings. I went today, July 11th, brand new opening. Were there a lot of people there? Not too many people there. I guess most of them went to the premiere and to the early openings. Oh my goodness. Other than that, yes, this is the only Superman shirt I wore. This is Zack Snyder's Justice League shirt, the black suit. So yeah, I had to improvise. Anyways, other than that, when you're about to see a new Superman movie, especially one from James Gunn, you have to forget about Zack Snyder. You cannot think about Zack Snyder, even if you're a true Zack Snyder fan. You have to go in there with a fan. You're a fan of Superman, you're a fan of the Justice League, you're a fan of DC. It's a DC movie, so you're gonna have to watch it and you're gonna have to find out if you enjoy it, whether or not it was good, whether or not it was bad. So I came in there with a fan and a critic mind. I guess you could say that. Kind of sounds a little weird, fan and the critic mind. I think I should start saying that. But still, anyways, did I like it? It was entertaining at the most part. So the thing is that on clips on Twitter, it's out of context, basically. So when you watch the full movie, you get the full on context. So they get things out of context and they make it seem like, oh yeah, it sucks, it's totally terrible. There's some things that I seen on Twitter. Now that I've seen the movie, it explains everything, it explains it all. There were some cameos in there, some cameos I didn't even expect, which was pretty cool. I'm not allowed to talk about it. Dang it! It's 2 cameos and stuff I want to say. But I could say this dreadfully. So, yeah, Lex Luthor, the big bad. I thought that he was going to be locked up and go to Arkham Asylum, but I'm not sure where they're going to arrest him and put him at. Yeah, he did get arrested. Everyone already knows that. He didn't get away with it. But I do want to say this. So Superman had like 2 opponents and he tried to take them on. He took on one opponent, and one opponent, let's just say that she's down for the count, and the other opponent, we got to see how Lex Luthor actually got inside Superman's secrets, I guess you could say, hideout. It's because, I'm gonna just say this. No, sorry, not Zack Snyder, but James Gunn. He took a page out of the CW. The CW. Okay. The guy that was wearing all the black suit, that was not Henry Cavill. Disclaimer. Just to let you know, that was not Henry Cavill. I don't know why someone uploaded that or anything like that. The guy behind the mask, all I'm gonna say is James Gunn took inspiration and he said that I'm gonna grab this from the CW sneakily. Okay, so Supergirl versus Superman, they were fighting, but Superman, basically what happened to him is that he was under control. I don't know who it was who he was under control when he was fighting Supergirl in the CW series. But when he was fighting Supergirl, he saw an enemy, an old enemy of his. That's all I'm going to say. And he started fighting Supergirl. He kept on seeing that enemy and he just kept on fighting her. So if you guys know, well, you know, you know. The visuals, the CGI, it kind of remind me of Marvel a tad bit, a little bit of Marvel. So cinematic wise, yeah, it was great. I'd say it was entertaining movie, like something you would go out with the movies, like with the family or maybe with a friend. That's what I could say. If you're like a true fan, like a hardcore fan, this would not be a type of movie that you'll be expecting from a Superman movie. That's what I could say. But that's my opinion right there. That's my opinion. I'm just referring to you guys what I saw with my own eyes. And Superman, let's just say that his parents are still alive. The ones on the farm where he was raised, his father is still alive and stuff. I found that interesting. Not to mention that Lois and Clark, Superman and Lois, they have a complicated relationship, and their relationship is okay. It gets intense sometimes, but Lex Luthor is a diabolical SOB, I could tell you that. And he really does annoy me and piss me off. But Crypto did save a lot of lives. And Crypto will not be in like part 2 of Superman, if there's going to be a part 2 that's going to come out. I can tell you that, because if you watch the movie, if you watch towards the end of the movie, you'll figure out why Crypto will not be there. It's pretty cool. Anyways, other than that, we'll rate it. I'll rate this a solid 5 out of 10. That's my rating. Yeah. So if you guys seen it, what's your rating? You guys like it? You guys fans of it? You tell me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel as always. And yes, of course, I'll see you all in the next one.